Hi, it's Dr. Games, and I'm here with another episode of The Dark Book. We've got two quests today: go to Vivek Town and talk to the wizard and kill the red creature to get there. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and the reason is this was a grind. It's kind of like farming in World of Warcraft and some of the other things. You simply had to go up a bunch of levels to get to the point where you had any chance of getting the red creature. I must have fought the red creature at least a dozen times and been eviscerated, or whatever the equivalent of a magical hero skeleton is. Uh, I learned a couple of things out of this. Well, first of all, you're going to want to go to the Vivek Underground, and that's a great place to get experience. So I probably every time you quit the game, it resets everything. You don't want to die because that has other negative impacts on equipment durability and things. But if you quit the game, it resets everything, so you can go back to town, go to the Vivek Underground, fight all the stuff again, and go up. I think I went up like 10 levels or something. Uh, the first time, between the first time I met the red creature in this game and then was able to finally defeat it. Now, I'm going to talk about this a little bit later as well, but one of the key things is that you're going to want to stock up on these small healing potions. Notice that I got like 20 of them up there. And the reason for that is, and I'll say it again, I'm going to repeat this later. The reason is that every time you drink a potion, it swings your sword. So you get a kind of a twofer out of the deal. One, you're going to be doing damage to the red creature, and the second thing is you'll be replenishing your health. And 20 is about the right number. So I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit and let the video play through, and I'll make comments sparingly as they're needed. So as I stated before, as long as you don't as long as you don't die or quit the game, it saves your progress, which is kind of the converse of what I was saying. So you should fairly often you should go back to town and replenish your stuff, etc. So here we are. We're back in we're back in town, and I'm healing up, and I'm gonna go trade some stuff, etc. And then you can go right back to where you were, wander back through the tunnel, and all of the monsters that you killed and all the doors you opened up are squared away. But and you get some pretty good drops in here, which you can sell for a fair amount of money, and you're gonna need your money to do repairs because some of the equipment's kind of one off, and it's really really important. Now, notice where you need to get at the end there. That room right there that I'm circling now, that's where the red creature is. Once you go in there, the doors are going to shut behind you. However, you can still do your little teleporter thing out of there. It's kind of trying to psych you out. Okay, notice this too. You may get some other high level healing potions as you go through, but you want to stock up on the smalls before the battle with the red creature. You want about 20 of them. That's what I found. You're going to see my statistics here in a little bit, but I shall be quiet for a bit and let you watch, and then I'll come back on when necessary. And here we are getting ready to go into the final room, and there you are. When you walk through, oh, the doors are shut. Now, again, you can actually use the teleporter. What you want to do is you don't want to get mobbed. So you want to go around the sides of the room. You've done this in other boss battles in here before. You just don't want to have more than the red creature be the only thing you want to fight at the end. And it's right in the middle of the room. Now, I found out when I went back here to show you guys how to do it that it's gone. It was right next to the doors back there. I'm looking for it, trying to find it, but it's eliminated. So once you get there, you're gonna go and pick up those, and then you're gonna continue on to Vivek. Now, have a little bit of advice for this as well. So let's wait until you go out through the little exit there, and you're near Vivek Town. You're actually not in Vivek Town. You have to survive to get there. So the another mistake I made is I was like, woohoo! And I was ready to go right there and walk down. The problem is on the four corners of that thing, there are some pretty tough monsters. And you'll see that. Again, I quit the game and restarted it. So you'll see some of the things, but they're pretty tough. Unless you do 20 levels. I mean, these things are pretty tough. You can kind of tell by the general experience point level. Remember that the stuff you were fighting down below was 150 or so. These are like 200. So these are quite a bit tougher. And then once you get to Vivek Town, just go talk to everybody. Talk to the blacksmith, talk to the wizard. Then you're going to go back to talk to the blacksmith again. The gremlin there doesn't really have anything to say. Notice back up above there is the teleporter thing. You're going to want to go activate that as well. And there's a whole bunch of new stuff that you can get from the merchant. Anyway, that's about it for this presentation. I hope it was helpful. Again, sorry that it's been almost a year since I did the last one. It just took me that amount of time to actually complete this quest. So, happy adventuring.